Hi guys, VST here, Velian Speaks Tech. Today I'm gonna show 10 useful tips and tricks for the OnePlus 7 Pro device and of course the OnePlus 7 device, which hopefully you know, but if you don't know, then make sure that you watch the whole video. It will help you get a better experience, with your phone, using your phone on your daily activities. Don't forget to like this video and to subscribe for my channel, for which I thank you very from the bottom of my heart. So again, please, I will have to repeat this once more. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Right, we're gonna start with the first feature that I want to show, and this is, guys, DC dimming. Alright, so first I want to show you where you can find this feature. So you need to go to settings, then you need to go down below to utilities, and inside utilities you can see you have something called OnePlus Laboratory, and inside you have the DC dimming, which apparently is a lab feature. So it's not very obvious and you need to know what you're doing. When you click DC dimming, apparently you have the option to enable it, so activate or deactivate, right? DC dimming, guys, is used to adjust the screen brightness by changing the circuit power of the screen. And actually when you enable this, it will reduce screen flickers and low brightness. And at some point, people are claiming that it kind of like trashes the color a little bit, but believe me, this is gonna be your best friend when using the phone at night. The most common used solution to lower the display brightness of an LCD or even an OLED screen is PWM, which we know stands for pulse width modulation. And this is kind of like being the industry standard, right? But then some people are really having problems with this and it hurts their eyes, okay? And DC dimming, on the other hand, really is another very simple method to reduce the screen brightness. And it does this by reducing the current or voltage through the backlight to lower the brightness, guys. So first option that I want to share with you is DC dimming. Try this out. You're gonna love this. Second option that I want to introduce you is changing the screen color. Now we know that the OnePlus 7 Pro has a fabulous screen, guys. It's awesome. So you can go to settings, then you can go to display, and then you have something called screen calibration, right? So now when you press screen calibration, we have several options, right? You have vivid, apparently boosting up the colors, then you have natural, and then you have advanced, right? But let me just give you an important piece of information. I am usually using my phone to natural because natural profile is very close to the sRGB, which pretty much is like an industry standard for nice color. It has also a warm white point and it's a little bit lighter to the eyes. So I would go really with the natural. Of course, if you want to go like be 100% precise, with standards, then you can go to advanced, and you can go also to display pitch. Display pitch is also another industry standard, but just believe me, you can go from advanced to sRGB or just use natural, as I do, because this boosts up a little bit the color and it doesn't look so cool, right? So this is also a fantastic setting that the OnePlus 7 Pro screen, supports. Third option that I want to show is again into the screen and display section. So if you go to settings and display, then apparently you have something called resolution, guys. And from resolution, you can apparently choose if you want to run on QHD+, which is pretty much running on 3120 by 140, or you can use the FHD+, which is like the lower resolution that kind of like will enable slightly extended battery. Now that's a very interesting point, and I can tell you, by the moment I bought the phone, I never really stripped down from 90Hz to 60, and I never went down from QHD+ to FHD+. And now you can see in some other videos on YouTube, like the latest stats just say that, the resolution is not really draining more battery or not. But in theory, it should, okay? Now in practice, it's a little bit more different, so I strongly encourage you guys to stay with the QHD+, because this is really why we bought these expensive phones with these beautiful screens, all right? And then, of course, guys, you have also the screen refresh rate. So from the screen refresh rate, you can change from 90Hz to 60Hz, and I don't even want to go there. If you have a OnePlus 7 Pro phone, guys, you are not excused to use 60 Hz. If I find out that you have a OnePlus 7 Pro and you're running it on 60 Hz, I'm not gonna like this, really. I'm gonna call the police, I'm gonna send FBI to your home, so that's not good, okay? If I found this out, I'll be extremely disappointed. Just stay and stick with 90 Hz. The next setting that I want to show to you is called Quick Launch. And that actually is a very nice feature, and let me just show you guys. So when you go to settings and you go to utilities, the ever first thing you see is called Quick Launch. This enables, by long pressing the fingerprint identification area, to launch quick pay or activate apps. I think you can actually change, or you can actually choose 6 shortcuts. So let me just show you, all right? I want to enable the quick launch, and shortcut settings, I want to go for an application, which I pretty much did. So let me just put here AliExpress, all right? Let me just show what I mean. This is how I enter my phone. If I keep holding here, you see voice search, my library, event, abstract, AliExpress, you're able to launch applications directly by just long pressing the area of the fingerprint channel. Let me just do it again. I press it like this. All right, and now I want to go for the abstract app. The next feature I want to show to you is how you can customize the camera modes. Now when you open the stock camera, usually you're gonna see, video, photo, portrait, and just several things that are there by stock, right? But if you go to photo, and if you go guys here, if you press here, and if you go to settings, we have something called here custom modes. Select preferred modes to show on splash screen. What does this mean? When we select custom modes, apparently you can rearrange, right? Or even remove some of the modes, guys. So let's say I want to have the nightscape mode in front of the portrait, that's fine. You can also add new modes. So let's say I want to add the panorama mode. Okay, now I want that the panorama mode is the first one. It's there, now I have to go back. And now when the viewfinder reloads, you see I have the video, I have photo, I have the panorama, and I have the nightscape. It's a very useful feature if you use the stock camera a lot. The next feature I want to show is also related to the camera, but just take a look, guys. I am pressing the power button twice. Now what happens is the stock camera immediately turns on and takes a picture. Okay, very nice and very cool feature. Now you can go into settings to enable that, then to buttons and gestures, and then there is something called quick turn on camera. Press power button twice for camera. Again, it's a very nice feature and it doesn't matter if the phone is locked or not. So let's see, the phone now is locked. Let me just show you. I just press it 2 times. Camera turns on, makes a picture. Perfect. The next feature I want to show to you is the native screen recorder app inside the Oxygen OS 10. Let me just show you how this works. Go here, find the icon that says screen recorder, and boom, there it is. All right, now if you want to change some of the settings, you can always press the cogwheel here, and pretty much everything is up, and pretty much everything can be changed from here. So you can change the resolution from here, you can change the bitrate, the number of frames, you can go up to 60 from 15, audio source, internal audio or microphone audio, then video orientation, and even short touch operation. Very important application if you are doing some tutorials or you want to record your screen. You don't need a separate application for that one. So this has been the screen recorder. The next feature I want to show to you is related to sound. I have connected my wireless headphones. Now I can go to settings, I can go to sound and vibration, guys, and you know that the OnePlus 7 Pro has a very nice Dolby Atmos sound. But what you also don't know probably is that when you press the Dolby Atmos sound icon and your headphones are connected, you can click on style preference, which will enable, guys, an equalizer. And this one works quite okay, so you can apparently use some predefined settings like balanced, warm and nuanced, but then you can also try to play with the frequencies by yourself, depending if you love bass, mids, highs or whatever. Alright, so sound equalizer built into the Oxygen OS. The next feature I want to show to you is related with the appearance of the Oxygen OS itself. So when you go to settings, you might notice that everything I'm pretty much using is with a dark theme. But it has not been always like this, so if you want to change the dark theme to a lighter one, or vice versa, you need to go to settings, then you can go to customization, and then you can pretty much play with all the settings here, but the main one like I want to show you is the tone one. So when I press the tone one, I can go to colorful, I can press apply, and now you can see that everything is gonna change to the original OnePlus Oxygen OS light settings. Now, from customization, you can change not only the tone but also the accent color. So let's say that you don't like the fact that the controls are looking kind of blue, you can put red, you can go and you can apply, and you can see it changes really the whole accent, guys. Very nice feature from customization. Change the icons, change the skin tone and the accent color. Last but not least, I want to show you a setting called RAM Boost, which was earlier to be found only in the lab mode, but right now they call it like a mainstream feature and it's enabled directly into the main settings. So if you press settings and you go to system, guys, you're gonna see something here called RAM Boost. When you click on RAM Boost, enable it or disable it, it will increase RAM utilization according to your usage. Now honestly, I never use my phone without this, but I strongly recommend for you guys to also enable the RAM Boost. This was my last hint to you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and I really hope that there are some new things for you to learn. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to my channel and ask me something if you want to do so. Please leave a comment below. VST over and bye.